All right, how you guys doing today? We not about to get into Acts chapter 7. We not doing no audio proverbs and nothing like that. I just want to sit here and talk to you because the plan was I was gonna do Acts chapter 7. I recorded not that, but I recorded this same conversation that we about to have, except I had a tab open, the homepage of my YouTube channel to check the videos just to make sure what chapter I was possibly going to be reading. But then I didn't read it because it just took too long of a conversation that I was having. And I guess when I opened the tab, my homepage was open and it was playing the video on the homepage while I was talking, and I left the desktop audio thing on, so it was recording that over the fact that I was talking. So I made some really good points in that video. Unfortunately, I could post it, like the background noise isn't too bad, but at the same time I don't want y'all to have to actually endure that, so we're just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna post it, but we're gonna have the same conversation. See, the thing is, I feel like I should watch that video, write down the key points, and make sure that it's as crispy as possible. That's what I should do. All right, so I just got back from spring break. The reason, we gonna ease in. The reason for the season gonna ease in. Nothing too crazy. Feel me? Bars. But yeah, we're just gonna ease in, getting back fully into the word like I was before. This is in editing, but you guys are about to witness the amount of tangents I go on. I start with one main line, branch off, that line will finish, then we'll redirect back to the original line, another line will branch off, go back to the original line. So I'll start a story, have another story, that story will halt, and then the story will continue, stop at the train station, let another story continue, and then we'll finish on with the other one once that one. Y'all about to see. I woke up, the sun was shining on me, I was feeling immaculate. You know what I'm saying? I ate breakfast, huge breakfast. I work at Dunkin' Donuts. This coffee is Dunkin', not sponsored or nothing. I just got it anyway. So I work at Dunkin' Donuts. I brought back bagels while I was here because they throw them all out at the end of the night. So I was like, yo, save me the ones for before I leave. I'll eat those. That could be my breakfast. I didn't think anything was open. Come to find out, not all the restaurants, but most of the restaurants on campus was open. So I'm chilling in bed, sun shining on me after I eat breakfast. I'm just sitting there on my phone reading a webtoon, which is basically like a internet manga. If you know what a webtoon is, you know. So I'm sitting there, I'm reading it, I finish it. I'm like, all right, it's time to make this video. And I get up and I'm saying, let me cave into my, that's gonna sound bad. Let me act like I'm caving into my fleshly desires, right? Let me act like it. So I'm feeling sluggishly because I like to think that I'm more intelligent than the average person, and not more intelligent like I can name more facts like this and this. Also, I told y'all, if I go home, I'm bringing the mic stand, and guess what? We got the mic stand. So you got 2-hand gesticulars, minus the fact that the stand is in the way. I don't know if that makes me a bad YouTuber or whatever. I don't really care regardless. So I like to consider myself more intelligent than the average person in a way that I can see the world for how it is, how it functions, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, how humans act, how we're not supposed to act, and then basically how everything goes around, because I'm a follower of Jesus, right? That's the only way I can see everything. If I wasn't, I couldn't see that all. And worldly people, they can see how worldly people act because, that's how it's supposed to be, but they can't understand the workings of a Christian. It just doesn't make sense to them. You tell them, oh, I'm going to do this, because of Jesus, they're going to say, but that doesn't make sense regardless. So I'm acting tired, and I say, let me go get a coffee, because I remember that I'm pretty sure that this school had in the vending machines Starbucks glass coffee drinks, and I'm so confident that they had them. So I go down and I'm like, okay, my brother, he doesn't like coffee, but he really likes the Starbucks French vanilla, so you can get in the like little glass bottles. So I think, okay, if I get that, I can act like I'm drinking coffee to wake myself up, and I could, text my brother with my critique of this coffee, the one that he actually likes. So I go down, I'm acting tired. It's not in the vending machines, so I got a little convenience store that's down there next to them, and they don't have it either. All that's there is Dunkin' products, but I would have remembered Dunkin' products because I work at Dunkin'. I would have been like, it's the same stuff I see at work, but I don't have that. I swear it was Starbucks. Anyway, so instead of going out of the shop without buying anything, I just get one of the ones that was in the shop rather than in the vending machine, and I look at it, I'm like, $4.75. That's how you know something's wrong with coffee, when it's $4.75 for this dinky bottle of coffee, bro. It took 13.7 fluid ounces. It's not even 16. It's not even the same size as a water bottle. So, what I'm saying? I allow myself to feel tired. I'm moving groggily. My voice is deepened. Like right now, it's at the same state that it pretty much was, but because I allow it to happen. You know, you allow yourself to feel tired because it feels a little bit good, and you sit down and you're like, that's relaxing. You think, that's nice, because you allow yourself to act a little bit more tired than you really are, or you can keep pushing on through the day, but you want to give yourself a little reprieve. You want to let that tired just show just enough to where you can do something about it and have it feel nice, right? So that's what I do. I get the coffee, you know what I'm saying? I shake it, I sip it. I'm like, I start thinking, how many people wake up and coffee is the first thing they get? I'm not gonna act like I'm much better. I mean, I don't drink coffee like that because I don't think it does anything. But the first thing I do, I wake up and I check my phone. The point I'm making, most people, they wake up, first thing they do is they go get coffee. First thing we're supposed to do, wake up, thank God, say, oh, I'm alive. Thank you. I'm awake. Thank you, God, for allowing that to happen, for allowing me to serve you another day, to love you another day, right? I don't do that. I'm not much better. Some days I do, some days I don't. Most of the days, the first thing I do is check my phone, which I used to not make a habit of, but it recently. My point being, back to the coffee, I don't think coffee does anything to me. One time I was at work, I was off 3 hours of sleep, right? Go to work, it's 8-hour shift. I'm there, I'm making Americano. It's like 3 shots of espresso, water, and 1 shot of mocha. I drink that. I swear I'm tired the rest of the day. 8-hour shift with 30-minute break in between. I'm tired the whole day. Go home and I can't sleep. So I'm thinking, in my mind, that's what coffee does to me. It doesn't wake me up at the moment. It doesn't make me have to crap like all the memes say. It just makes me not be able to fall asleep. But even then, I think that was a mental thing that I could have overcame. I think coffee is a placebo effect. I think if everybody just imagines that they're awake, they will act like they're awake, regardless of how much sleep they get, anything like that. Now, obviously, if you get no sleep and you carry on for 7 days, you're not going to be able to function. But when it comes to coffee, you wake up, you drink coffee, and you're like, I'm awake now. You just slept. You should be awake. I would hope you feel awake. And all I drink really is water. I can't remember the last time I had a soda right now. If I want to feel good, I just drink water. Everything in life just gets better when you drink water. I get sick less. My skin stays clearer. Even though I really don't care that much about it. Just a little bit, but not too much. Skin stay pretty clear. You get sick less. It's what your body's supposed to have. Jesus calls himself the living water. Why? Because we need water. And guess what? If you go back to for me, it was 5th grade biology class, right? Grass has 100% energy from the sun. The cow eats the grass. He gets 10% of the grass's energy. You eat the cow. You get 1% of the grass's energy, or 10% of the cow's energy. So 1% of the energy. Water is unalive, but the grass and the cow is living. The sun is also unalive. It's a necessity. You have to drink this thing that's unalive, but you eat things that are alive. Back in the garden, eating them and everything was good. Plants were alive. Everything was eating plants. Yo, I'm gonna link this amazing video. Fantastic. I was talking about dinosaurs and how it indoctrinates you to not believe the gospel, because dinosaurs were around millions of years ago. That disproves the gospel. But according to an atheist fossil expert, they can be made in a few hours, and this guy did a fantastic job explaining dinosaurs' existence and even dragons potentially using the scripture. And fantastic video. I'm gonna link it down below. Regardless, back in the beginning of the Garden of Eden, everything was eating plants. So we're eating living things. We're drinking unalive water. Jesus is the living water. We need that. The bread of life as well. Just saying. So my point being, drink water. Anyway, back to the coffee. So I get this coffee. I'm allowing myself to feel tired. And I think to myself, people wake up, they drink coffee. They act like the coffee is making them awake, happy, whatever the case may be. It's an idol. They're putting their emotions, their happiness and everything in the hands of a coffee. They're having faith in the coffee that it's going to lead them to do something. So I think to myself, that's where my thought process of, oh, I'm smarter than the average person comes in, because I'm not acting like I'm of this world. I'm not waking up and saying, oh, I need my coffee to wake up. Oh, I need this, I need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. You thank God. You tell him, God, let's have a great day. Let me serve you all day. Let me be awake to serve you. All these things. I'm not thinking of, oh, let this coffee make me awake. The Xanax make me calm. Adderall make me focused, right? No, I'm thinking, God, let me serve you the best way I can today. Thank you for allowing me to wake up and be alive. Let's go on with the day. Let's do it. All for the glory of you. But these people in the world, they're thinking all for the glory of themselves. They buy their cars, their houses. They spend their money on clothes, jewelry, all these things for the glory of who? Themselves, not of God. And it goes back to hating our lives. Even if you are tired every day without your coffee, we're called to hate our lives. You're not having an idol with that coffee. You're asking God to make you awake. Yeah. And occasionally I'll find myself allowing myself to slip into a little bit of a worldly mindset. Like, oh, let me act like I need this coffee. Let me act a bit tired, because it feels better. And what do they say? Then I started thinking of these two sayings, right? You look in books, shows, and all movies, all these tropes of, oh, this person was cursed with knowledge. They were burdened with knowledge. Why is knowledge a burden? For Christians, knowledge is a burden. Why? Because we're told to hate our lives. Those who hate their lives will keep it. We're told to hate it. Even if it's metaphorical, I'm taking it all the way to the max, because if I hate it for the glory of God, knowing that I'm denying my flesh, that's the best thing that I can do for myself and for his sake. But what do they also say? Ignorance is bliss. What does the world live in? Blissful ignorance. If you don't act like God exists, you're having a grand old time. You're fornicating, jealous, buying all these expensive things, not caring about your neighbor, not loving them, hating them. Every single thing you can imagine that God doesn't want you to do, you gonna be right there doing it. So I'm thinking of these sayings, I'm saying, am I burdened with knowledge? No, because we're told to be rejoicing always. A person in the world may have something bad happen to them, and then they're gonna feel bad. You wanna know why they're gonna feel bad? Because they have nothing else going for them. If they get robbed for all their money, and that money was the only thing making them happy, money can't buy happiness, it can rent it though. Their happiness, they're getting evicted. They're not renting no more. They getting evicted, right? They don't have nothing to fall back on. They say, oh, my money, what do I do without my money, without my job, without my blah, no Gucci, no diamond necklace, I can't get a haircut. Also, yeah, I know I need a haircut. Haircut number 4 is coming soon. Thank you guys for all the support with number 3. That junk's at 1,500 views or something like that. It's way, I think that's the most on the channel. It might not be the most. I think the most on the channel is like 2K. But regardless, it's number 2 on the channel for surely. It's number 2 on the channel for surely. So I very much appreciate all the support on there. Yeah, number 4 is coming soon. Number 4 is coming real soon. You can see we in the stages. We need a new one. But yeah, they get something bad happen to them. They got nothing to fall back on. We get something bad happen to them. We say, God, it's for your glory. You bringing me closer to you. If this is your plan, let it glorify you, whatever. Let me draw me closer to you. Whatever you want, I want it to. Make it happen. And you did. Thank you. So we're not really cursed with knowledge. They say ignorance is bliss, but we should be blissfuler. I did not just say that. We should be more blissful than them because we have the knowledge of God. They may be living in ignorance without it, but you offer them the gospel and they'll tell you that knowledge is a curse. But I wonder why they promote these things, that ignorance is bliss and knowledge is a curse, because they don't want you to see the blissfulness is in the knowledge, and the ignorance brings death and unhappiness. And all of these thoughts I got from saying, let me go get a coffee to text my brother and act like I'm tired. I realized the idolatry that goes on in everyday life with working class people and even people that don't work. Just coffee in general, you know what I'm saying? People wake up, they say, coffee, make me happy. This, make me happy. Make me fulfilled. Bring my spirit joy. And it's not right. And I won't say that I'm perfect. I'm far from it. I looked at my phone, I'm like, phone. Make me laugh, make me happy, make me this, make me that. Even today, as I was reading that webtoon, basically a manga, right? I'm reading it, I'm thinking, could be reading the word with all this free time. Could be studying the word right now. Could be doing some homework. All these things I could be doing. But I said, nah, let me curl up in bed, chill, relax. This was like the one day of break I really had for myself. There was one day, people came over. It was fun. But it wasn't like a me day. I'm not a big fan of vacations. Just let me stay in home. If I feel encapsulated, let me read the word. Let me just chill in bed, sun shining on me. I want to have a greenhouse. I want to have a greenhouse one day. Sun shining through there. It's warm in there because it's all glass. So regardless, rain, sunshine, whatever, I can be in the sunshine. If it's snowing with the sun out or whatever the case may be, I'm in there with the sun in there, beaming. Regardless of snow on the ground, and I'm in there. I'm reading the word. Recliner in there. Nice. So I like the sunshine. So today I was just in bed, sun shining on me, reading that. I was having a grand old time. And there may be some points that are omitted from the original video because I forgot them. But that video, it was like 22 minutes long of just me talking pretty much. So I apologize. And if you're expecting the Acts chapter, I apologize. If you're expecting the Proverbs, I apologize. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled program tomorrow, God willing. All right, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.